In this video, we're talking snacks for your toddler. It's not an easy task, but I'm gonna go through what I found to be most appetizing and healthy for my 16-month-old. Welcome to New Mom on the Block. Welcome back to New Mom on the Block. I'm Lindsay Legister, and I am here just bringing you along for my motherhood journey. My son is 16 months old when I am shooting this video, and y'all, motherhood, parenthood is just such a wild, fulfilling, beautiful, challenging ride. And I'm really glad that we can be here together and kiki on all the things. So today, I got so many messages about feeding my toddler. I feel you out there. I feel you how hard it is. They go through different stages where their palate changes. They like something one day, the next day they absolutely do not, and they're like, ah. I mean, the pain in my heart when I have really gone in on making a beautiful dinner for my son, and when he just like spits it out, I just make a plate of it for myself. But today we're gonna be talking toddler snacks because I am constantly thinking about this, just how I can feed my toddler on the go, because he is quite hungry at times, and I just want to make sure that these snacks are healthy. Bonus, if they are nutrient dense, and keep him full for longer. So I'm going to be sharing just some of our favorites right now, and I hope it's helpful for you. Take these and maybe get creative on your own. I found that like creativity, just having fun with it is like the best part. So, okay. Let's talk what's in my grocery haul. So I want to show you a few simple things that are in my latest grocery haul that I get every time I go to the grocery store. My boy loves berries, okay? So I'm getting organic raspberries, blackberries, and blueberries. And I am washing them and putting them in water and soaking them in a little bit of baking soda as well. This cleans the fruit. I put them in there for about 10 to 15 minutes. We just wanna make sure, even though they're organic, there's stuff on there. More water. So we want to make sure they're like super clean, but I like to have these on hand so that he can just grab them, have them in a little bowl, eat them in between meals. I also really, really love to fill raspberries with things. I love to put a little something in the middle of the raspberry. That can include a little bit of yogurt. I love a sheep's milk yogurt. I love a coconut yogurt. I'll show you my favorite coconut yogurt in a moment. I'll put like a peanut butter or a kind of a savory cheese. Super good. So yeah, use the hole in the raspberry as like a little bowl. It's so cute and he loves it. All right, so he also loves a puff, and I'm pretty picky with the ingredients in any like packaged snack, so always check the label. What I'm looking for is no seed oils and no like crap that I don't know how to pronounce or I don't exactly know what it is. I want like real food, whole ingredients that are healthy for my kid. The thing about puffs is that they're probably not gonna have a lot of like nutritional value, like not a lot of like nutrient dense goodness. So I do want the ingredients to be at least like clean, real whole foods. I actually found these today. They're called YuPuffs. We're gonna see if he likes them. So this is an experiment, but I like the texture of these. It's made with yucca starch, yucca starch, okay. Organic virgin coconut oil, organic eggs, organic golden flaxseed, and sea salt. That's it. So we'll see if he likes these. I'm excited to try it. Not a lot of like nutritional value again. Let's see the nutrition facts. I guess there's good like fats in it. No sugar, which is good. No fiber and no protein. So not a lot of nutrition, but you know. Paleo puffs, love these. I get this Himalayan sea salt, or they have like a cheesy version with nutritional yeast. This is organic cassava flour, organic coconut oil, organic tapioca starch, organic coconut flour, organic sweet potato flour, and Himalayan salt. Super, super clean. I love these. He loves these. They're a go-to every time I go to the store. We go through them pretty quickly. On the topic of puffs, shoot, I don't have the package of them, but I do have some left over. These are the Serenity Kids Puffs. I think these are the tomato basil. Yes, they are. Super good. I love the ingredients in these. One of the ingredients is grass-fed bone broth. Beef bone broth, among other like herbs and things. I believe it's cassava flour, but we'll have to double check. Those are a puff he loves. Again, not a ton of nutritional value, but something I just kind of like on the go for him to pair maybe with something a little bit more nutrient dense. Which brings me to cheese. Loves cheese. So I will literally just give him some sharp cheddar. This is organic sharp cheddar. If you have access to like 100% grass-fed, pasture-raised type stuff, I would do that, but this is what we got right now, sharp cheddar. He loves cheese. So I'll pair that with the puffs, or I'll pair it with something like an apple. So I will like skin the apple, cut it in like thin, wide pieces that he can just kind of like chew on, get little pieces at a time. He does have his bottom and top front molars. I don't know what those are called, but it's given me a lot more confidence that he can chew a lot of food. And I know their gums are super strong. I'm just kind of one of those more anxious moms around food and chewing and all of that. So I'm feeling better these days now that he has his molars. Okay. On to the next snack. Speaking of cheese, one snack I really like that's a bit heartier. I will get the Capello's almond flour crust. I will put a little tomato basil sauce on there, tomato basil sauce, and then I'll sprinkle either the sharp cheddar, or I will have like a fresh mozzarella, and we'll have just like a little mini pizza moment. I'll just give him a slice and he can gnaw on that. But the Capello's crust, super clean. Eggs, almond flour, arrowroot flour, cassava flour, organic coconut milk, extra virgin olive oil, all good things, sea salt, apple cider vinegar, honey. Amazing. I love these ingredients. He is not allergic to nuts, so we're going for that. I mentioned before the coconut yogurt I love. This is my favorite coconut yogurt and my favorite flavor. The vanilla chamomile from Cocojune. Tell me you don't love it. Tell me you don't love it. It is so delicious. I don't know what it is about this flavor that I love so much. Only 6 grams of sugar. It has all great organic ingredients. Only has 1 gram of protein, but this does have a good fat content. So other yogurts that I'll use for him are like a sheep's milk yogurt or like a Greek yogurt, and those have a higher protein. On the topic of mushy things, I also love a good cottage cheese. So generally I will put this on crackers. Let me show you my favorite cracker to feed my son. Right now he's loving these crackers. They're raw crackers, fresh herb flavor. It has almond flour, gluten-free oat flour, ground flaxseed, extra virgin olive oil, nutritional yeast flakes, Himalayan crystal sea salt, thyme, and rosemary. Loves them. Sometimes I'll have like a little dipping of cottage cheese, or say, organic French onion dip. Oops, the price is on there. Anywho, this is made with dairy from grass-fed cows. We love it. It's a yummy French onion dip. Who doesn't love French onion dip? Come on. So think of dips that you can have your child like dip their crackers or their puffs in, or even like their apples, things like that. It's fun for them. It teaches them that hand-eye coordination, putting it in their mouth. It's really interesting for them to kind of tinker with their food. They're gonna play with it anyway, so make it functional. Okay, another snack that I love to make, if I don't make these like homemade, I love to get these Pancheesi original protein pancakes. It's made with cottage cheese, eggs, and oats. Super, super good. Really, really simple ingredients. And I like to put a little bit of peanut butter. So this organic peanut butter from Once Again, and then I'll put a little apple butter, like a really thin layer of apple butter, or I will put like a little mashed banana, roll it up, and he kind of eats it like a little cigar, you know? That doesn't make sense. Babies don't eat cigars, but it looks like a cigar, and he's like, or I will cut it into like little sushi rolls. I'm not gonna do it right now in this moment, but really, really great. Okay, if you don't have time to make your own little pouches, I'll show you that in a moment, but the store-bought pouches that I have loved, Cocojune has pouches that are great. They have them in different flavors. This is the banana strawberry, they have berry, they have a mango one that's really good. The sugar content, I feel like in pouches in general is like really shitty if it's fruit, but these are great. 4 grams of sugar total, so not the worst. I've seen 12 grams of sugar. I also like Siggy's. It's not my absolute favorite. Why Why is it my absolute favorite? 7 grams of sugar, fine. It does have natural flavor, right? But it does have real pureed fruits. So the natural flavor pisses me off, but otherwise, you know, the ingredients are very real. So anyway, no high fructose corn syrup, no gelatin, no artificial colorings, no juices or preservatives or concentrates, anything like that. Also, I really like the Once Upon a Farm line of products. This is the A2 whole milk shake, strawberry and cream. It's more sugar than I want. It's 12 grams of sugar. I will cut this in half. I will add a little bit more fatty yogurt to it just to kind of balance that. But otherwise the ingredients are really clean and it's a great one. So those are great as far as store-bought. I like to make my own. Here are my little, it's a little dirty, my little pouches that I put homemade yogurt drinkables or smoothies in. And in the smoothie, generally, and I will show you in a moment. Okay, lots going on the counter, but I'm gonna start with my base, which is like a nice thick yogurt. It's a plain, organic, I'm gonna show you. Painter Sisters Organic Skyr. How do you say that? Icelandic style yogurt. It's nice and thick. It's super good, great ingredients. Then I'm gonna grab some berries. So raspberries, strawberries, blueberries, blackberries, all organic, frozen. And then I'm gonna add a little bit of frozen cauliflower. It's like cauliflower rice. So easily blended in there. Okay, and then, that's my veggie. And then I'm gonna add a little collagen. Right? Okay. I'm gonna add a little bit more ice and then water, and then we blend it up. Okay. We're gonna fill, ooh, I got berries on my nails, excuse me. We're gonna fill our pouches. How lovely. Homemade yogurt smoothie pouches. We love. Didn't even taste it first. Let's see. Oh, that's really good. One of my better ones. One of my better ones. Okay. Seal it on tight. Has like this cute little top that they pop off and they can suck it that way and squeeze it, all the things. It does get messy, I'm not gonna lie. My son doesn't know how to control it sometimes, but he has fun with it. So I just make sure he's in a place where he can have fun and get real messy, you know what I mean? Okay, so I'm gonna fill 2 of these. And this is just a quick way to get protein, good fats, fiber, fruits, veggies. It's messy when mommy does it too. Honestly, wow. All right. We're keeping that in, y'all. Don't have time to reshoot it. You know what I mean? Okay. So in my smoothies, just a general rule, I like to do like kind of a fatty protein base layer. So that's gonna be whole milk, that's gonna be fatty yogurt. So like a Greek yogurt, whole milk yogurt, sheep's milk yogurt, or even that Cocojune yogurt I will use. And then I'll do frozen fruit, frozen vegetables, and then I will add maybe a little peanut butter or like a nutso butter, which is a combination of different nuts and seeds. And then I'll add a little collagen. Collagen is incredible for hair, skin, and nails. Not that the toddler cares, but it's really great for joints and just we're made up of a lot of collagen. It's great for their gut as well. So I add a little collagen powder. It's like pure bovine grass-fed collagen powder. Okay, last little snack idea for now is taking veggies. It's a savory one. Taking veggies, cutting them up in like little sticks, something that they can hold in their hands. Veggies that bake or steam really well, and you can saute them with like a light salt, pepper, garlic powder, different spices, something they just munch on, right? So any veggies, I'm using squash today. You can use squash and zucchini, you can use broccoli, you can use cauliflower, whatever your kid is prone to like. Maybe you like sprinkle a little, you know, Parmesan on there, make it interesting, but I find the more exposure, the better. A couple snacks that maybe people wouldn't think are snacks, but if my son is like not into eating solid foods. Maybe he's sick. I turn to bone broth. Kettle and Fire is amazing. I also go to my butcher. They have incredible bone broth that they make from scratch. Beef or chicken. I love this one. It has turmeric and ginger, but I'll generally like heat it up warm, put it in a cup, and just like sit with him and kind of sip it. Or I'll put it in a bowl and he likes to sip it and slurp it from a bowl. Again. Okay, this is just in terms of like calories. It has a lot of protein, not a lot of fat or carbohydrates, but protein. It does have 19 grams of protein for this little container, so awesome. And again, kids don't need a ton of protein in a day, but I like to make sure he has a decent amount. And then another unconventional snack that I generally give before bedtime, maybe you've heard of this trick. I'm showing you a half-used unsalted butter, a little bit of honey, and a sprinkle of cinnamon. This is incredible for great fat, great vitamin A content, and also helps to stabilize their blood sugar actually overnight. So that's a little trick before bed. Generally maybe like 45 minutes before bed. We do a bottle milk 30 minutes before bed. But that's another great little snack. And I find that it gives him just like happy feels. I don't know why, maybe it's the fat content, I don't know, but he loves it. And he loves just like licking it on a spoon. Makes it fun for them too. So those are some unconventional snackies. What I wanna say lastly about snacks and feeding your children in general, they're changing all the time, okay? And candidly, sometimes it's really frustrating and annoying when you get into a groove with like certain foods and you're like, yes, I make this dish and that dish and they love it and it's amazing and I'm in my groove. And then all of a sudden they're like, and you're like, excuse me? You just liked that yesterday. Try again. And that's just the deal with kiddos, toddlers. It's just, I think it evens out as they get older, but right now it's pretty wild that one day he likes mango and the next day he absolutely hates it. So what I would recommend is don't give up, keep serving them a wide variety of foods. I know it can be frustrating for all the work, time, money, energy that you're putting into it, but it will get better. And what I will also suggest is make it interesting. Maybe your kid doesn't like mango in spear form, but maybe they like it in like little triangles. Or maybe they like it with like a little yogurt smeared on top. Change the shape, change up what you might be dipping it in or spreading on the food. Also, change the container. So sometimes my son will happily eat something he happily wouldn't the night before. If it's in a bowl today, put it in a bowl. Maybe offer a fork or a spoon, or maybe offer 2 bowls, or maybe a plate with different sections. Mix it up. I think their brains love this. It kind of distracts them from whatever's happening when they say they don't like the thing that they liked yesterday. But I found this to really help and work. Sometimes, for example, my son will like not be about the milk during the day, like little sippy cup of milk. He's like, whatever. But if I take this sippy part off and it's just a regular cup and I'm with him and I'm like helping him sip it because he's learning how to do that, he'll take it. Interesting. So experiment, you know, have fun with it. It's just one of those things, like you gotta stay agile. And that's kind of like a parenthood lesson. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed some of my favorite snacks, both store-bought, packaged, and homemade. There's many more where that came from. I have a bunch of homemade ones that I'll share eventually. I'll share in the description some people that I follow on Instagram that I feel like have amazing recipes. I love to cook. I think I'm a good cook, but like there's some people out there that like make it their full-time thing. And so I follow them and I will share them with you. But you're doing great, y'all. You're doing great. We're doing great. Okay, thanks for watching New Mom on the Block. It means so much to me. Would you subscribe to this channel if you haven't already? It does mean a lot to the algorithm apparently, and it means a lot to me. I have a new video out every single Tuesday, so I want you to be just in the know. I want it in your little YouTube feed right away. And also, if you could share this one or any other New Mom on the Block video with a fellow mom, a fellow parent, please do, because I feel like the more that we have these conversations, the more we feel less alone, the better that we can show up as a parent, the better we can really embody the parent we want to be, not the parent that we see that person being on social media or what our parents say we have to do or what society tells us we have to do. We have an innate mothering that we are born with, that our child chose, and we gotta step into it. It's time. I'm not messing around. Okay. I want to support you, cheer you on, love y'all. I'll see you on the next one.